I know you know where they are, so tell me, before I do some damage you won't walk away from.
Do it right. Sometimes you do it wrong and you prove them right. But through whose eyes you was wrong when you lose a life? Sometimes you lose it all. It's like you threw the dice and realize that you was off. Listen, do it right. Sometimes you do it wrong and you prove them right. But through whose eyes you was wrong when you lose a life? Sometimes you lose it all. It's like you threw the dice and realize that you was off. Longevity in life, people. That's the gold state of course. You are now tuned in to the Evolved Energy Podcast. And this is where we push positivity through strength and evolution. I am your host, Twyce, and I hope we're all riding on high vibrations today and staying extra positive. That's the key. Now, today, we're talking about something deep. We're talking about protecting the foundation. And this episode right here, this one's real life. I consider this grown man wisdom. And this is for everyone out there trying to survive financially, mentally, physically, and spiritually, but still trying to hold on to themselves in the process and not forget or lose who they are. Let's get into it. See, one thing I've learned as I've gotten older, balance becomes everything. When you're young, you think life is only about grinding, hustle harder, work more, chase every dollar, sleep less, push through everything no matter what. But as you mature, you start realizing something. There's a cost attached to everything. Sometimes you can make more money, but you can slowly lose your peace and lose who you are. You can lose your health, slowly lose your energy, slowly lose your spirit. And a lot of people don't notice it happening because they're so focused on survival. See, some people can function in chaos. Some people can live with no routine, no structure, no discipline, and still feel mentally fine. I know I can't do that. It's impossible. Like, it's mandatory for me to have a routine as well as have structure. And I realized I need structure, like I need discipline. I'm a morning person. I need my mornings. I need movement. I need the gym. I need healthy food. And I need peace. There's no second guessing any of those. Like, I need that stuff. It's not weakness, it's just self awareness. When you know who you are and what floats your boat and what makes your motor run, what gets you up every day, have that drive to face the world, that's awareness. You need to know what you need in your life to make you 100% you and even more than you. It makes you thrive for more when you're in that comfortable space. Now, the gym became more than just the gym to me. You know, you start off just going to the gym. Like I said before, I've always played basketball. I ran track a little bit. Always running around outside playing. I was always active as a kid. So the gym was that was just another way to be active as we got older. I stopped playing ball, so the gym came into play, and it's perfect. I love it. I couldn't survive without it. And that's the truth. I cannot survive without having the gym or exercise in my life. See, what the gym did for me over the years, when I was younger, maybe it was more about looking good physically, building muscle, going around the people looking buff, looking strong. But over time, it became deeper than that. The gym to me became therapy. It became emotional balance. The gym became peace. And it also became my mental clarity. Some people meditate. Some people go to clubs. Some people drink. Some people escape through distractions. Me, the gym. I train. And it's just awesome because I go to the gym with the intention of just making myself 100% better in all areas. Like right now, I'm figuring out that I'm just going to take my body piece by piece and improve every part of it. from the cardiovascular part to the physical, to the building muscle. And being that I'm a little older, I'm more mature and I'm learning more. I read on gym things and get exercise information every single day. And it's not work to me. I just love to do it. I love to learn about it. So the early mornings, the empty gym, the focused mindset, the discipline, the movement, that's where my spirit resets itself. And it feels amazing. And I noticed something about myself. When I can't train consistently, I feel mentally off. I'm unbalanced. And then I get irritated. I feel flat and I feel disconnected from myself. If I can't complete my routine of getting up in the morning, going to the gym and eating clean, I'm just way off. And it's not because I'm obsessed with muscles, but because discipline is connected to my mental state now. And the gym stopped being vanity for me years ago. Now it's maintenance for my spirit, if that makes sense. I need it. It's like food for my spirit. Makes me feel positive, and I have that drive to tackle the world, like I said before. But certain situations arise where you have to try to make a decision between keeping your livelihood, your routine, or in my case, making more money and sacrificing that routine. So let's talk money versus peace. And let's be real about it. Adult life forces hard decisions. Sometimes you're going to have to choose to do things that you really don't want to do, but you have to do them because they're going to benefit you in the long run, or you're going to need that money to better your financial situation. But sometimes those money opportunities, they come with stress attached to them. And I had to ask myself recently, is more money worth losing the lifestyle that keeps me mentally strong? Because a lot of people will tell you, hey, just push through it. Sacrifice, grind harder. But nobody talks about what happens when your entire internal balance is disrupted. It's hell for me. I've worked jobs before where the money was solid, but my life felt out of alignment. I couldn't train consistently, couldn't eat properly, always rushing. The stress was building up. Now my energy's low. And I was mentally irritated all around the board. And what people don't understand is once your routine disappears, your discipline can slowly start disappearing too. Not in my case, I won't say it goes that far, because when I'm in it, I'm constantly thinking about when can I fit this routine? When can I fit this workout in? Or how can I eat at this time when I'm working at this time? I'm constantly trying to fit my routine into a box where it doesn't fit. And it just becomes too frustrating. And once that starts happening, your confidence starts dropping, your positivity changes, and then your energy changes. Financial wealth means very little if you become mentally bankrupt. And you really have to know yourself to understand that. See, there's certain things that happen when this imbalance happens. See, some people only calculate money. They'll say, how much does the job pay? But they never ever calculate the stress level, the exhaustion, the anxiety, the poor sleep, the emotional frustration, the loss of routine, which then becomes the loss of peace. Those things matter as well, especially as you get older. See, because at 20 years old, you can survive off chaos. You can abuse your body and recover faster. But after 40, after 50, your body starts demanding alignment and your spirit starts demanding peace. Recovery becomes wisdom. And one thing I refuse to do now is destroy myself trying to survive. I cannot do that. And that's why I came up with this mindset called the calm, disciplined warrior mindset. It's not an emotional warrior, not a chaotic warrior, and not an angry warrior. It's a calm, focused, disciplined, controlled warrior. Because real strength isn't screaming. Real strength is controlled. Staying disciplined without destroying yourself. Staying focused without becoming negative. And staying driven without losing your peace. See, nowadays, modern culture, it glorifies the burnout. People brag about never sleeping and always grinding, being stressed out, being unavailable to themselves. But the evolved energy is different. Evolved people understand that peace matters, recovery matters, structure, it matters, and most important thing, your health matters. The evolved warrior doesn't destroy himself trying to survive. You are the main priority, not how many hours you can work in that week while you're killing yourself. And yeah, I'm just grinding, man. I haven't slept for like 2 days. Yeah, I got to get to this money. I'm taking all the shifts possible. I'll get to the workout later. The gym will be there. That's some people. Me, it's the opposite. I have to have my morning routine or my gym time or my exercise time with my clean eating and my discipline, or I can't function right. It's like a football player not having the proper equipment to go out on the field. It's like a basketball player not having the right sneakers on. If he has flip-flops on, how is he going to function? He can't move the right way. He can't cut. He can't do what he needs to do to win. It's like a NASCAR driver not having the right car. He can't go out there with a car that's not going to perform because then he's off. All these things matter. So the lesson in today's episode is simple. Protect the foundation. Protect the things that keep you mentally strong. Protect your mornings if you're a morning person. Protect your workouts. Protect your discipline. Protect your peace. Protect your health. Protect your positive energy and protect your spirit. Because once that foundation cracks, everything else slowly starts collapsing along with it. Never sacrifice the very thing that keeps you balanced internally. That's very important. Let me repeat that. Never sacrifice the very thing that keeps you balanced internally. Money can return. Opportunities, they can return. But rebuilding your peace after losing yourself, that takes a lot of time and a lot of restructuring. And as we get older, we start understanding something deeper, that our peace is valuable, discipline is valuable, health is valuable, and structure is valuable. Don't let the world pressure you into abandoning yourself just to survive. Stay aligned, stay disciplined, and stay evolving. Protect the foundation. That's number one. So for the weekly challenge, it's simple this week, people. I want you to protect one thing that keeps you mentally strong and keeps you aligned with your spirit. Maybe it's your morning workout, or even if you work out at night, maybe it's your evening workout. Maybe it's your meal prep, your sleep schedule. Maybe it's your peace. Maybe it's removing negativity from your environment. Or maybe it's just getting back consistent in the gym. But this week, stop sacrificing the very thing that keeps your spirit balanced. And I want you to pay attention to something. Watch how different your entire energy feels when your routine stays intact. Watch how your patience changes, your confidence changes, your positivity changes, your discipline changes. Because strong foundations, they create strong people. And that's what we're building towards. So protect the foundation this week, people. And with that being said, fuel your body, focus your mind, evolve your life. And remember, nothing changes if you don't make the effort to change it. This the Evolved Energy Podcast. Peace and power.